Plaintiffs Amy Underwood and her fiancé Daniel Depew say Amy has been friends with the defendant for 10 years, and she was there when Amy lost her husband and her son in a house fire. Amy says she turned to drugs and alcohol to numb the pain and often partied with the defendant. However, today, Amy's forced to sue because she posted bond for the defendant's ex, and they have yet to be repaid. Defendant Jennifer Plummer admits that she and Amy have been through a lot, and she says she even started smoking crack and went to jail for it. Jennifer says Amy has also been there for her throughout her abusive relationship, but she insists her ex should be held responsible for the bond.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
Jennifer and I, we've been friends for 10 years. She's been there through a lot. In 2001, I had a very tragic thing happen to me. My house caught on fire, and my husband and my son passed away in the fire, and me and my daughter were able to escape. It was awful, devastating. I lost everything I had. You know, I was going through a really rough time then, and Jennifer was there for me. She was there for me when I needed someone to talk to, so I needed to cry on. She was there for everything, you know. If it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here right now. You know, it was really a hard deal with everything like that, and I ended up turning to doing coke, and, you know, we do cocaine, drink, whatever, you know, just something to numb everything, you know. It was...
Escape the pain.
Yeah, escape the pain. You know, I got to where I needed to change my life to better myself for my daughter, who did survive everything, and I ended up moving away. And I guess while I was gone, Jenny was still doing some of the bad things, you know. She ended up getting a possession charge, I guess. And...
Let me hear from her. This couldn't be true. Jenny?
I did.
Give me some background.
With me and Amy, we did go through a lot. I worked at a bar, and if I wasn't at work at the bar, we'd be out drinking, just kicking it, partying, whatever. And she did move away and to better her life, and I went through some issues with my son's father, and I started drinking more heavy after that and getting into a lot of things I shouldn't have. Then I caught a paraphernalia charge. And
what, crack pipe?
Yeah.
Smoking crack?
Well...
Did you smoke crack?
No.
Hey.
Just snorted
you just
cocaine.
took a blow or two every now and then.
Right.
Took you a one-on-one and was done with it.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You snorted up Peru. Talk about you took me. Go ahead, man.
So I ended up going to jail, and I was in jail for a while, and after that I got out, and that wasn't for me. You know what I mean? I'm not into the jail scene and all that, so I went and started...
Some people are. They prefer that, you're saying.
I know this.
People thought I was just saying that. No, it's a culture.
True.
It's part of the subculture of street life and the gang life. You earn your stripes. The more time you've done in prison, the more stature you have on the street. The more people you've killed and the more criminal success you've had, the more stature you have on the street. You're really not a gangster unless you've been to prison.
And you never get anywhere with them people.
Right.
But anyway.
And plus, some of it is better than where people live. And young folks who grow up in the projects, they go to prison, they got air conditioning in the summer, they have heat in the winter, they get to watch cable television, they get to exercise, lift weights, play basketball. In impoverished areas, a lot of kids don't get that opportunity.
Yeah, but there's that one thing you didn't mention.
Yeah, that's true. Dating. Yeah. You're right. Forced dating. You're right. That's right. So yeah, I hope you all heard that part. While I'm making it sound so pleasant. Go ahead, ma'am. So you were living a destructive life. When did you turn your life around, if so?
2004, I think.
So this money goes back to 2004?
No. It's for her son's father.
Oh, gotcha. The other guy. All right.
Yeah.
The boyfriend or the baby daddy.
Your baby's
Right.
All right. The father of your son. That's the proper way to refer to it. And what was the agreement?
Well, how we come to that is when I moved away, I met Danny, bettered my life. Well, where we were living, there wasn't any jobs. So we moved back up here, and that's when I got back into contact with Jennifer. I've tried to help her out in situations. You know, she's having a rough time. Her baby's dad got out of jail. He's been in and out of jail off and on for years. He did 6 years for kidnapping and assault, you know. And after he got out on that, he's pretty violent. I get a phone call one day, and it's Jennifer. And she says, Amy, can you come get me? He's been choking me out, beating me. You know, come get me, please. You know, I was like, okay, I'll be there. You know, I loaded my kids up in the car. Didn't even tell him where I was going. I go to rescue her. 3 days later, she's right back with him. You know, I try to help her. She was my best friend. You know, I loved her, wanted to help her. What happened is he got an escape charge. And it's a complicated escape charge, I guess. I'm not sure how it all goes.
Jail or prison?
It's like where he didn't report to his parole officer.
Probation
He
violation.
went to jail.
Parole violation. Go ahead.
He went to jail. I filed a police report on him for the threats and the violence and all that.
He was stalking her.
His parole filed a warrant for failure to appear. He went to jail, did 30 days in jail, and he was released on that in May. In June, they came out with an indictment for an escape charge. He was arrested for the escape charge and went to jail. Everybody said they would help bond him out. His bond was $1,000.
You were trying to get him out?
Yeah.
So he could stalk you and beat you some more?
No.
For what reason? Huh?
No, I mean, I wanted him to be out, and I wanted him to be with my son. He's missed so much of my son's life, and he's not good in a relationship, but he is one of the best dads.
Good. Now, did you think about getting a restraining order for you when he got out?
The parole ordered a no contact order.
Well,
so, I mean, that's pretty much the same thing.
All right.
So he had asked for us to
let her tell me about the bail and how it came about. I suppose that's what you were getting to.
Okay, Jennifer, she tried everything she could to get money for this bond. Like, his family members would say, I'll give you this much on this day. Nobody came through for
They knew better than that, yeah.
Right, nobody fell for it.
Y'all were the only suckers. He wasn't going to put up money. The man had been in and out of prison. He likes it there.
I got tired of seeing her depressed and everything. I mean, she was crying. She was a mess.
What'd you do? You loaned her how much?
She asked us to loan her the money, and she found the bail bondsman.
$520 approximately?
Well, it was $1,000 was to get him out of jail. And when we got to the bail bondsman, he only required us to put $500 down.
She agreed to repay you all?
Yes, we did not do this without getting the repayment set up.
Okay, he was in jail, and he was calling, wanting somebody to bond him out, and like there at the end, Amy and them said that they would help bond him out, and he had promised that if they bonded him...
Did you tell him you would make sure they're paid?
Yeah, well, what it was he promised and swore to everybody that he would have the money the very next day. He had something lined up, and he was going to have the money. And
Ma'am, did she agree to repay you?
Yeah, I was bonding him out as a favor for her.
Did you agree to repay her?
It was him that
$520 is your judgment. She's unresponsive. Have a good day.
Thank you. I would just like for her to get her life straight so we can be friends again. We've got a lot of history.
I'm sorry.
I miss you.
I miss you too.
Love you.
Love you too.